Hello, I'm Kevidev and I'm a webcomic creator. So I decided to do a brief video about how I went about making my comic, my webtoon, Chino and the Forces of Light. It's on Global Comics, Webtoon, and Toon Central. You can read it there for free. So yeah, when I first started my webtoon, because I was new to art, but I was really excited to make my comic a digital one. So yeah, I went into comic making straight. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about the few things I researched on and the few mistakes I made. So yeah, when I first started my webtoon, I researched the size to use. And the first tip, is to know the platform you want to use. When I first started out, I showed Global Comics. Global Comics allows you to post in any dimension, so you can go for a traditional print comic form or you can go for a web comic form. So I showed the web comic format, which is 800 to 1280 pixels, which then I multiply the height depending on how long the drawing I want to draw is. So yeah, websites like Tapas have their own size, so do your research. There are many other comic platforms, like I mentioned earlier. We have Webtoon, we have Tapas, Global Comics, and some local platforms like Toon Central, Zebra Comics, SM Comics, all that. So yeah, know the platform you're going to use and make the size accordingly. So, tip 2. Know the beginning and end of your story. Know what is supposed to happen in your story so that you don't lose track of what's going on. If you create a story that based on a rough idea you had, you'll probably lose focus and lose sight of what exactly the story is meant to tell. So yeah, plan your story. Maybe in between, you can plan the in-betweens later. But yeah, know the beginning and at least know how it's going to end. So tip 3, create a huge buffer. In fact, you can decide to make the full season first before posting it. But if you are impatient like me, you'll end up releasing episodes sporadically, meaning you'll end up releasing it at any time. So having a buffer will help you when you're tired or sick. Tip 4. Promoting is going to be stressful and your comic might only get 10 to 20 reads and probably like 5 or 10 subs. So make sure you're passionate about your comic. If you start a comic just because of trends, trust me, you're going to burn out. So at least love the story I'm telling so that it will be much easier to continue even when you don't see the engagement you want to. Well, I'm learning that comic making is a very stressful thing, and the results might not be what you expect, but if you really want to if you really want to go into comics, hang in there. You're going to get where you want to be someday with your consistency, with your persistence. So I hope this helps for you who want to make a comic. So get out there and share your story. This is also for you who love watching my behind the scene processes. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun making it. I hope you don't mind my voice. Bye.